like learning all this shit. And, you know, man, I love De Niro, right? Like, I love De Niro. And, like, I love Stallone, too, you know. But, so when I go down, we're like go down for fittings or whatever it is down in New Orleans, and my son was born super early. Like he was like almost 8 weeks early. Like he spent like his first 2 months in the NICU, and like he wasn't getting out of the hospital. He was healthy, he was gonna work out, but like he was like 3 pounds. It was like all f***ed up. Right. And I was in New Orleans for this. And then I flew home, basically, like my son was getting out of the hospital. It was going to be like the first time I was actually going to be able to like really get to hold him and like be with him. And when I landed in LA from New Orleans, I get this call being like, yeah, Sly wants you back in New Orleans for boxing rehearsal. I'm like, for what? And he's like, for boxing rehearsal. And I'm like, the f is he going to like tell me about boxing? Like what, what's he's not the director. Like, what is it? Yeah, I'm like, what are we talking about? And then he's like, he just needs you back there. And I'm like, I'm coming to like hold my son. He's like, you got to get back on a plane, you got to go back for boxing rehearsal. I'm like, mother, like I didn't leave the airport. I'm like, mother. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go back and I like get my ticket. I go back to New Orleans. I get there. I take the button. Like we go to this like warehouse gym, right? And we go to this gym and there's like posters of Sly like all over. Like he had posters of himself all over the wall, like murals. And he's in the ring and De Niro's in the ring with him. And like, you know, Sly's in like great shape, and like De Niro's like, you know, he's green. Yeah, I mean, he's like putting in, put in an effort, but like, you know, I mean, like these guys are like in their 70s, you know what I mean? And like, Stallone's holding court. There's all these like Warner Brothers executives like around the ring, you know what I mean? He's like, yo, I'll do this, and then, you know, you're gonna come this way, you know, and he's like doing his thing, and so like. I walk in, I just have like my boxing bag, and like as soon as I walk in, he's like, yo, and I was like, what's going on, Sly? And he goes, yo, you're next. And I was like, okay, and I start like wrapping up my hands, you know, whatever, and I just am like, I start beating on this bag, and they get done in the ring, and Sly just calls it. He's like, all right, everybody go home. And I'm like, what the did I come here for? And he goes back into the back, right? So I'm just like sitting there. I flew all the way back here for no reason, but his stunt double, this guy, Greg Rementer, is now like a huge stunt coordinator, great guy. He's like, hey man, you want to spar? He's like, we're here, like we might as well. Yeah, let's spar, like we're here. So we start going in the ring, we start sparring. This woman comes out of the back and she goes into my bag, right? And like there's like rules in a boxing, like you don't touch other people's shit. Just in life, just like you just like don't touch. Fair enough,
hey,
right?
lady, don't touch my bag.
She's like going in my bag. We're like sparring. She's like going in my bag, and I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, you have this boxing liniment in here. I have this like Thai boxing liniment, which is like this you can only get in Thai time. Super hard to get. I would rub it in my knees before I would like spar some. Like if I really need it, like numbs your knees so you can move good. And she's like, Sly loves it. I'm gonna take it in the back. I'm giving him a massage. I want to rub it on his back. I'm like, you just went into my bag. And she was like, yeah, but he loves this. I'm like, mother.
Yeah, you know.